Hi there, my name's Matt Hicks and I've been asked by Matt Cohen from Noah Ukuleles to have a look at 4 of his lovely soprano ukuleles. I'm going to talk a little bit about them, but I'm not going to talk a lot, and I'm certainly not going to review them, but I'm going to give you a little demonstration of each one. I may talk a little bit about the different woods as well. What I do want to say though is talk a little bit about the context of Noah ukuleles in the ukulele market at the minute. And it's a really interesting time because there's a lot of good instruments coming out of the Far East. Really good. Quality is going up and prices are kind of getting lower and lower. Kind of. I am noticing prices starting to go up because importing is getting more and more expensive. But at the minute, to get a decent soprano ukulele, I think you're looking at about 200 to 300 to get a really good quality instrument. And that's factory made, bear that in mind. Now, all these are handmade and hand finished, and they're still around the 200, 220 pound mark. That's extraordinary. That's absolutely extraordinary. And what you get with that, as opposed to online ordering of ukuleles from, say, Amazon, is that you get to liaise with Matt himself, who works directly with the workshop in Vietnam. So what you get is exactly what you asked for, and that is, you know, extraordinary. You're getting bespoke instruments. So without further ado, I'm just going to talk very quickly about each one. So we've got the Mahogany here. So all mahogany. Mahogany's very punchy. It's got a nice sustain to it, but it's got bags of tone, and I really like those. My favourite wood on a ukulele. You've got the Rosewood back and sides with the Spruce top, and Spruce is really nice on ukuleles because you get a lovely sustain, really nice sustain and really bright tone, with some really pleasant depth to it as well. So it's a really rich sound, really nice for finger picking. We've got the pineapple spruce top with mahogany back and sides. Why do I want a pineapple soprano? Well, they're slightly different in that they have a little less high end, and that's actually really nice because what you get is a really nice balance between the kind of bass and high end, which you'll see in a second. And then at the end here, you've got what Noah described as the super soprano. Okay, so essentially it's a soprano body with a concert-sized fretboard and neck. Technically speaking, that makes it a concert ukulele because it's a concert scale instrument, but it's the soprano sized body. So you kind of get a lovely mix of that percussiveness that you get with the soprano ukulele, but with the freedom of the and the space of the concert fretboard. So really nice instrument to work with, and I love Noah concert fretboards. The kind of 12 fret join with the body, which is my favourite on a concert. And I love soprano bodies, so it's kind of a win-win situation. So anyway, I'm going to play these, and you can see what you think. So this is the mahogany, solid mahogany soprano ukulele, solid mahogany back and sides, rosewood fretboard, friction peg tuners. What I like about Noah Sopranos is the body's slightly bigger than a typical soprano. Makes it really comfortable to hold. Nut width is just slightly wider than an average fretboard, which again, people struggle with sopranos sometimes on the fretboard, and they think it's the spacing between, but it's not. It's actually the width of the nut. And these are a perfect size fretboard as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, let's let the uke do its own talking. So this is the spruce top soprano ukulele. It's a solid spruce top, rosewood back and sides with rosewood fretboard, friction peg tuners. This is a really nice looking uke, and it's got lovely projection and tone to it. So this is the spruce top, mahogany back and sides, pineapple shaped ukulele with a rosewood fretboard. So pineapple ukuleles are getting more and more popular, and are they different in sound to a normal soprano? Yeah, they are. There's quite a big difference. Mainly in the fact that you don't have quite so much high end on a pineapple ukulele. I'm not going to go into the science of it, mainly because I don't understand it. But essentially, you've got a little bit more balance in the tone and pitch of the uke. So you've got a bit more kind of balance between your bass and your say bass. You don't really get bass on a ukulele, but your lower end, and your high end. And what you get through that is just I wouldn't say a richer, but a different kind of collection of sounds coming out. So I'm just going to play it, and you can see what you think. So this is the Monkeypod Super Soprano, or long neck soprano. About the wood first, Monkeypod is you don't see it a huge amount because I think it's local to Vietnam. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matt. But it's a really nice tone wood. It's got a it's kind of got the punch of mahogany and spruce with its own tone, really. Kind of a responsible tone, if you really hard to define it because it's really its own qualities. But Noah had been building with it for a while, and it's a really popular wood. Why is there a soprano body on a concert-sized neck? Well, technically, with a concert scale, this is a concert ukulele. But the benefit is you've got the percussiveness of a soprano ukulele, which I love. For me, that's what the ukulele is all about. But you've then got the freedom of a concert-sized fretboard, which some people find more comfortable. There's a little bit more spacing, I guess, in the nut width. I'm a big fan of the Noah concert fretboard. It's a 12 fret join at the body, and they're just really comfortable to play. And so you can't really go wrong with this. You've got a slotted headstock, which I think looks really nice. And what that also does is that slightly increases the break angle of the strings, which gives you a little bit more projection, I think, in some ways. So anyway, I'll stop rambling and play it for you. So there we have it. That's a really nice selection of Noah Soprano ukuleles. Hopefully Matt will send me some more to do some demonstrations with some other sizes. I really like working with these ukes, and they come thoroughly recommended. Not just for the ukes themselves, which are amazing, but the service you get as well, which is top notch. So. So well done, Matt. Well done, Matt, for running quite a bespoke, unique service at the minute in the uke market. So if you want something different, try these out. Bye.